Hey everybody, Richie Rich from Richie Rich's Mining Supplies. I'm here with James Vitek. Say hey, James.
Hey.
Here's his friend Keith. Keith,
Hello.
how are you related to James?
He's my brother-in-law.
And you actually admit that?
Yes.
Oh my stars. Don Dorman's with us. And of course, he brought Gaia. Right. James is the builder of these amazing rock crushers. James, tell us a little bit about the rock crusher.
All right, simple design. Yeah, you know, you got the smaller one, the bigger one. The bigger one's got a couple bearings on each side. You got a simple rotor runs through the middle and chains on it. The cool thing about it is it's very portable. I didn't have a battery powered one, but we're going to use a cord one in this video. You can use a battery powered grinder. That's all this is, angle grinder with a 5/8 chuck on the end. And you're good to go. So let's crush some rock. Huh?
Let's crush some rock.
Right.
So I got a specimen rock. For those of you who don't know what a specimen rock is, those are rocks that a metal detector picks up and thinks there's gold inside of. Rob Johnson gave them to me. Everybody say hi to Spud Digger. He's not here, but hi, Spud Digger.
Hi, Spud Digger.
Hey, and then I says to him, hey, Rob, these rocks stick to a magnet. There ain't no gold in there. He says, crush them anyway, Rich. So we're going to crush them. Catch, James. Right. There's one. Here's a second piece of it. Two. Let's make some noise.
Make some noise. Here we go.
Here we go.
And just like that. So we've got a tray in the bottom. Let the rock crush up a little bit. Go ahead and we'll just...
Now hang on 1 minute, James. I want everyone to see this. So James is amazing as a builder, guys. He turned around because I said, I don't want something that crushes baby petals. I want something that might crush something a little bigger. So stick that tray back in there. He built this up probably in less than a week to show me he could do it. And the only reason all the dust is coming up is he didn't make it perfect, because this is just a prototype.
Right. So we'll have a seal around here and you won't have the dust flying out.
Right on.
And I will also adjust the slits in the bottom of it, which allows the material to run out. As you can see, we have some 200 plus, but there are also some bigger pieces got through, so that's an issue.
Guys, look how tiny this is coming out of that rock. Look at that mesh. Don, what do you think that is mesh-wise?
Probably 50 right now.
There's 50 down to 100, I would say.
50 down to 100 mesh. Guys, I don't have my mesh screens out. I packed it all away for winter. We're in Boise, Idaho. It is cold here, and we're just happy to be here. Now, James, on the smaller ones here, where would all the dust go? Would it stay in the machine and then we'd have to unload it? Or are you going to demonstrate that for us?
Yeah, we will demonstrate it. The dust, the only way it comes out is
through the
right
top
here. So you cover your hand on top of it. It ends up being perfect, you know. And you think, oh crap, I don't want rocks spitting up and hitting me in the hand.
Yep.
The most you'll feel is just tiny little smacks against your hand. It's not painful whatsoever.
Sounds good. All right, guys, we're going to take a brief pause, and then when we come back, we'll check out the smaller one. All right, guys, we're almost ready. James, what are we doing?
All right, so I showed you the big one. We're going to talk real quick about some of the designs, all four of us, or some change in the design. We're going to do, all four of us kind of had a little meeting on our break, and we're going to turn this, instead of it being a 2x4 entry slot, it's going to end up being a 3x4.
Oh.
And then we're going to, as you can see, if you zoom in here, you can see the bottom slots that the material drops through. We're going to adjust that, make maybe a few more of them, and possibly just a little bit bigger, because right now, I mean, it's taking it down further than it probably needs to be. But
that's awesome. No, we like it that small, believe it or not.
All right.
It makes it easier for panning at the end.
Well, if you like it that small, then you're really going to like this one. So this is my original design. That's what inspired me to make a bigger one. This is just your handheld. You throw a battery-powered grinder on it, and you're walking up a fault line that you know has gold in it, and you're just throwing as many rocks as you can into it. Everybody that's a hard rock mine knows that If you wanted to smash these up in a mortar and pestle, that's going to take you a half an hour. If you're, I mean, if you've got strong arms. This, that whole bucket of rocks right there at the ground at Rich's feet, you could smash that whole bucket of rocks in a half an hour with this
A
thing.
half an hour.
Yeah, half an hour.
Wow.
All right, guys. So this is how it works. Grinder chuck. I've tapped the end of this rotor for it to fit on. You keep the lid off of it, and you just twist your rotor until we're nice and snug. Rotate that around. As you can see, our hole lines up with what I call the rocker arm. Then we can put the handle of our grinder right in that slot. And like I said, if you imagine you got yourself a battery powered grinder, this way you've got 10 pounds, 7 pounds, you're walking around just like that. Nice and sturdy.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
We'll put the lid on. Comes in red and black. The person that did the CNC work for me, for whatever reason, didn't square the holes up, so they go on a certain way. And I will, I'm going to start marking them, indicating it so it's quick. Line it up, put it on,
Perfect.
type of thing.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Guys, we got a bunch of rocks. Check these out. Those big ones ain't going to fit, but look at these other ones.
Good looking ore.
Good looking. All right, let's see us do it.
All right, here we go.
Going to do a close-up on the machine. Perfect.
There we go. Sometimes, come back in there. Hold on 1 second, guys. Yep, you mind handing me that thing so I can knock them through there. Sometimes that happens, but we were also talking about making a design with this just a hair bigger. So
Yep.
we'll do it to tear the rocks to nothing. All right. Getting close, huh?
Yeah. Well, that was a lot of rock.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to open it up and take a look.
What do you think about that, guys?
That was pretty cool. So all he did was turn it upside down and ran it.
That's 200.
Mercy sakes alive. Check that out.
That's definitely 200 and less.
200.
Don, you had a question earlier you wanted to say?
Or a comment. This when we change this, it's also going to be round instead of square.
Correct.
And round will catch rocks much less.
That's right. That's
Excellent. All right, well, if you guys are interested, James Vitek is the builder. Richie Rich's Mining Supplies. Give me a hoot and a holler. Till the next time, happy hunting.